How do you explain the success of a 57-year-old woman with a sold-out concert tour in an entertainment world where youth rules? In one word, Cher. Thanks to millions of fans who are devoted to all things Cher, her North American tour has been extended time and time again and has never disappointed. After 4 decades of scandals, comebacks, and surprises, Cher has always found her way back to the top.
Ladies and gentlemen!
What makes somebody a star? What makes somebody last that long?
And flamboyant gentlemen!
I don't know what it is. It's not just presence. I think it's the ability to communicate love.
Boys and girls and children of all ages!
She comes in the room and owns the place, puts everybody at ease. She's good news.
Welcome to the Cherest Show on Earth!
The Cherest Show on Earth and its ringleader Cher have been the source of wild fascination for more than 40 years.
If I could turn back time, if I could find a way, I'd take back those words that have hurt you, and you'd stay. Oh!
Cher began her career in the 1960s as one half of an eccentric but beloved pop duo.
If I could turn,
And she's been running with the times ever since.
if I could turn back time.
Hers is a story of fame, talent, and ultimately show business survival.
Cher is the absolute best at having reinvented herself over and over and over, but there's always that core of Cher. It's her spontaneity, it's her vulnerability, it's her connection to the real people in the world.
You say our love won't pay the rent. Before it's earned, our money's all been spent.
By the 1970s, Cher and Sonny Bono, her first husband and mentor, had become the unlikely darlings of primetime television.
Nothing that we got. Babe, I got you, babe.
Certain people in the world are blessed with whatever that thing is that is a magnet to the people around them. And she has that grace and that power in her.
By the 80s, Cher chose to go it alone and seamlessly transformed herself from pop music idol to serious film actress with stunning results.
Cher is a presence. Tons of people who are better actors would kill for what Cher has, which is when she's on screen, you absolutely look at her. And that's not true of every other star from another venue, another area of the arts. When Madonna is on a screen, there's nothing interesting about her. Not on the big screen. On the video screen, yes. But on the big screen, nothing happens when Madonna gets up there. With Cher, you have a hard time taking your eyes off her. And that's what being a movie star is about.
Where are you taking me?
To the bed.
Oh, God. Okay, I don't care. Take me to the bed.
At times, Cher's private life has rivaled the most racy of romance novels, with a much chronicled love life that's been crowded with boyfriends as diverse as Cher herself.
She decides for herself which man is going to be in her life, not the man. You know what? That's terribly sexy.
We've loved her sex appeal, her music, her reinvention, and her intrigue. It's been a long and winding road that's led us to the door of America's most reluctant icon.
Icon to me is something that comes from Russia that's painted and has some sort of metal halo around it. You know, I don't understand the word. I'm not even exactly sure what it means.
Means that a whole lot of people for a very long time have very specifically and committedly identified, liked, bought her records, attended her performances, gone to her movies, and so on. It doesn't sound too bad to me.
In 2002, some 40 years after her career began, Cher embarked on her farewell tour. A farewell tour that has included over 200 shows.
The reason it keeps extending is people keep wanting to come see it.
We are diehard Cher fans.
Love Cher.
We've been back to some of the same cities 3 and 4, 5 times.
This is probably about the 15th concert we've been to. It's like a season ticket to a football game. You can't get enough.
great to go out on a high. It's great to go out on the biggest tour you've ever done and to say, okay, I wasn't that sad prize fighter. I didn't come back one time too many and disappoint my fans.
I went to see her show. That she came out and sang the way she did and looked the way she did and made the comments she made. We were all screaming and cheering every 3 minutes. I don't know how she manages to get through that.
A Cher show isn't just a concert, it's a happening. And behind the scenes, a band of brothers and sisters are on hand to see that everything runs smoothly.
We're standing in Cher's quick change booth, where during the show, Cher changes into her 9 costume. Bob Mackie, who designed the costumes, is phenomenal. I mean, they're stunning.
She feels a responsibility to her fans. She knows they want to see her dress up. They want to see her look fun. She does a concert. She doesn't just come out in jeans and a t-shirt.
Most artists don't wear as much color either. And that's, to me, makes it really fun and fabulous.
It's a lot of energy. She is in there changing and then she comes out. I couldn't do it and sing.
The easiest thing in the world is to get up there and strum the guitar and say, here's my next song. The hardest thing in the world is to run around on stage for 2 hours. It is physically back-breaking work. You will sweat more than doing Pilates any day of the week.
This is our 166th
Cher and the posse.
This is my posse behind me. All the hard-working girls. And it starts off kind of slow. Yes. Starts off a little bit slow, getting a little old, and it starts to rev up as we get out there.
Somebody, especially starting out in rock and roll music, it just never happens. You see them fall away, their moment is here, and then it's gone, no matter how brilliant they are. And somebody like Bob Dylan, that everybody says is such a genius. I mean, he's not where he was at one time, but Cher is like still up here. You know? She still has an audience that really cares about her deeply.
Oh, I love everything she sings. I think though we'll go back to where I'm with Bono. Something about I'm with you, babe.
She says, why do people keep coming? You know, what is it? I'm just like, miss, because they just love you.
There's that kind of one name reverence, Elvis, Cher, Madonna. There's not a lot.
She's always had a great sense of humor about herself. I used to say about her, I say, how can you be so zen and so narcissistic at the same time?
She's an American icon, I think. Anyone who has lasted that long and given such wonderful work, you should put on Mount Rushmore. Big carving of Cher.
I'm the girl that always wanted to be famous, that always had dreams of being out of the place that she was and make people happy, and accomplished all of the things that they ever set out to accomplish and so much more.
I've been an evil frickin' diva for 40 frickin' years.
She'd put a lot of thought into what she wanted this tour to be. So it was a nice mixture of new things and old things and things that the audience is dying to see again, because it was really a retrospective of her career and her life.
Cher's fascinating life began in a small West Coast town near the Mexican border. Sherilyn Sarkisian was born on May 20th, 1946. The eldest daughter of a struggling singer who did her best to provide for Cher and her younger sister, Georgianne.
But we were dead poor. I mean, we were just so poor. My mother had to work really hard to make ends meet. But where we lived, too, nobody had a lot more than we did.
Cher was really proud of her mother for being